Welcome back, everybody. Now we're going to talk about how to retrieve the full list of commandlets and even more, right?
Right, even more. Yeah, even more. The three basic commandlets that I feel that everyone should know how to use PowerShell. Basically, these are PowerShell core commandlets, not native to SharePoint specifically. The first one is going to be git command. Basically, git command, think of that as your inventory of all the commandlets that are available in the product. Unfortunately, if you just type in git command at the actual management shell prompt within SharePoint, you're going to get a whole long list. Not only SharePoint commandlets, but in the core commandlets as well. So if you really wanted to narrow it down, you can use a noun parameter. So you can say, git command. Get, again, going back to the first slide, get is the verb, command is going to be the actual noun. Again, that tells you something right there. Git command is a native Windows PowerShell core commandlet because the noun's not starting with SP, so it's a native commandlet. And then you can use the noun parameter, so it's git command hyphen noun. And then without like anything within DOS, you can do wildcard searches.
Right.
You can do, so in this case, you could say SP asterisk, so that tells it to give me all the commands with a noun that start with SP, and then you can lower your list from say 1,000 to say maybe 500 or 600 or whatever it might be. Well, in SharePoint server is going to get at least 893. Wow. Yeah, so that's the list of how you would do the git command. The second one basically is get help. You want to know what's going on. You want to get help on a certain commandlet. Get help sounds like a pretty good one. It's probably intuitive. And yes, it does what it says it does. It displays help information for any Windows PowerShell commandlet. It has 3 levels of display, if you will, normal, detailed, and full. Full will actually give you what is actually the developer is actually built into the actual code. It'll actually give you true-false values. Is it pipelineable? And we'll get to what pipelining is in the next couple slides. Is it true or false? Can you do certain other tasks that you normally would not? You maybe want to know what's going on, because if you wanted to do pipeline, where basically it's chaining of commandlets, the only reason you could do that if it's set to true. And you keep doing something and you're like, why am I getting this error message? Do get help on a certain commandlet with the full command, and if it says pipeline false, it can't be done. So stop banging your head against the wall, because it can't happen.
What I really like about that is that because you're not going to remember everything, and maybe you don't quickly have that resource of trying to go dig for it in support materials, right? Just doing that within the window itself, it's a great learning opportunity for you because it's hands-on. And at the same time, you're able to get that full detail. Right.
And we actually, within inside of PowerShell itself, if you wanted to take the contents of what's on the screen, you can actually send that to an actual file, like a Notepad file or Excel file or a Word file, and then from there say file print it out, take it with you, you're good.
Or even better yet, you can put it in a OneNote.
Yeah.
Right? So that you have that documentation for your entire SharePoint team.
Yep.
I mean, that's huge right there.
Yep, absolutely.
Very cool.
The last one that I feel that most people should know is get member. This may be bordered on 200 level because it actually might be more for someone that's going to be writing scripts than someone to get stuff. But really what that does, that displays all the list of methods and properties that are associated with any commandlet. And to use this, again, you have to use the concept of piping. So you can use get SP site pipe to get member, and that will show you the methods and properties. Does it have an update method? Does it have a recycle method? Does it have whatever? You don't know, because by default, when you pull up help or git command on a certain file, on a certain commandlet, it only shows 2 levels of two columns. Right. Unfortunately, methods and properties is not one of them. But there is more behind the scenes of a commandlet, what I'm trying to say, and this get member allows you to do that.
Right, right. So we've been talking a lot about pipeline and whatnot, and so when we come back, we're going to actually discuss it in detail about what a pipeline is.
It's a cool concept. Love the concept of pipelining.
Yeah, it's very helpful.
And it's very powerful too.
Yep. So we'll see you soon.